Hi, this is CS4621 PPA2 data visualization, also known as Gapminder. In this programming assignment, we'll be writing a visualization tool for a dataset, and each item in this dataset corresponds to a country, and a country is visualized as a bubble in this canvas. So each country has three attributes: its population, its GDP per capita in dollars, and its life expectancy at birth in years. The population is represented by the bubble size. The GDP per capita is represented by the x-coordinate of the center of the bubble. So to the left is low GDP, to the right is high GDP. The life expectancy is represented by the y-coordinate of the bubble. So low expectancy down here and high expectancy up here. So we have the data of 195 countries from the year 1800 to the year 2015. And the slider here allows you to change the year. So as you drag the slider around, you will see that the bubble moves and you get nice animation. Apart from moving the slider manually, you can also click this play button, and the system will slowly increase the year, and you will be able to see how the world progresses as time goes by like this. So the animation will stop when we reach 2015. You can also start the animation in the middle, and you can also stop the animation anywhere. So let's look at other features that this visualization tool has to implement. So you will see there's a table over here which reports the GDP per capita and life expectancy of the position where the mouse cursor is located at. Now, if you move your mouse pointer over a bubble, the system will make that bubble prominent, show it with different color, and it will give you the information about that data point in this data point table over here. It will tell you which country it is, what year it is, what's the population at that time, what's the GDP per capita, and life expectancy as well. So if you look at the bubbles, each of them has a color, and the color corresponds to the region of that country. And we have four regions, which are Asia, Europe, America, and Africa. And when you implement the system, please use four different colors. So there's the complete list of the countries over here from Afghanistan to Zimbabwe. And you can tick the checkbox of the country that you are interested in. Let's say I'm interested in Japan. And you will see all the bubbles of Japan from the year 1800 to the year that is being displayed over here. displayed out, and you will also see that bubbles of consecutive years are connected by a line. So you can see the trend line of how Japan uh, progresses over time by uh, clicking on this checkbox over here. You can also do this to more than one countries. For example, I'm also interested in the United States and the United Kingdom. So in this way, you can compare how different countries changes over time. If you would like to uh, remove all the selections that you have made, click the deselect all button, and all the selections that you have made will go away. So using these checkboxes is one way of selecting the country to display. There's another way to do this, which is you hover your mouse pointer over the bubble of a country and just click it. And this will show the curve of that country. So I can go to other countries. So I think this is India. And let's do the United States over here too. Now, if you click on any bubble of the United States one more time, the curve of the United States will disappear, and you can also do the same thing to other countries that are being displayed. So if you click on a bubble of a country that has not been selected yet, it will select it. If you click on any bubble of the selected country again, it will disappear. So there are other customization that you can actually do to the visualization tool. For example, the GDP per capita is plotted by default on the logarithmic scale. You can also change this to a linear scale, although the linear scale is not the most comprehensible because most of the points are concentrated around the left edge. So let's go back to the logarithmic scale. The life expectancy, the y-axis, is plotted by default on the linear scale. So you can change this to logarithmic scale as well, and then you'll see that it has another arrangement of points. So let's go back to the linear scale. So the slider over here controls the scaling factor that you use to compute the size of a bubble with respect to the population. So low scaling factor to the left and high scaling factor to the right. So high scaling factors means the bubble will get bigger, and this means smaller. Now the transparency slider over here is useful when you have a country on display. So let's display the United States. So when you have the United States on display, you'll see that other countries are basically being blurred out so that you can see the United States more clearly, right? And the transparency slider basically controls how transparent are the other bubbles that are in the background. So to the left mean uh, more transparent. So if you're on this end of the slider, the other bubbles are not visible at all, just only the countries that you choose to display. On the other hand, if the slider is over here, all the other countries are basically not transparent at all. So you see all of them in their full glory. So this is all the features of the data visualization tool that we'd like to ask you to implement. So I hope you have fun with this programming assignment. Thank you.